Okay, I think I'm going to film with my mirror light on. They look like this, or do you guys prefer this? I'm filming later during the day, so my lighting is kind of orange because I have my lights on, or else it will look like this. So, you know, here are your lighting options. If I don't have my lights on and I have this on, I feel like it kind of just looks like I'm at night. So just let me know like what you prefer, you know? I will definitely come up with like my own lighting preference when I see it on camera myself, but personally I'm gonna just right now do this video with the lights on like this, and we're just gonna play around with this lighting setup, you know? Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today I'm gonna be doing my go-to natural glam look. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started on with the video. So I'm going to start off with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I like to focus it completely on my T-zone. So while that sets in, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. For my brows, I'm using my Anastasia brow powder in the color Ebony. I'll just explain to you guys my brows. I like to do like the tip over here first, get my tip the way I like it. And then I'm going to go at the top and I'll try to trace out my shape that I want, and then at the end I'm gonna pull it out to make a little tail. I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in medium and this e.l.f. eyebrow duo brush, and yes, that's what I use to carve out my brows. I don't go too precise, like I kind of just put concealer around the general area, and then I'm gonna just use this Echo Tools brush. There's no name on it, but I just use the eyeshadow side to blend everything in. I like to do it when I have primer on, just because it's easy. If you mess up, you can just wipe away really easily before you even carve out your brows. Like, it just works out really easily. And then I'm gonna go over it with the Essence Make Me brow to just set it. So yeah, that's one eyebrow. Can y'all tell the difference between the eyebrows? So my eyebrows are most definitely not the best today. Like, they actually kind of look bad, I think, but there's only so much I can do. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. So for foundation today, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I haven't used this in a hot minute. I'm gonna conceal my under eye, so I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me in Light. And okay, so last time I tried the Catrice concealer, and I thought light was light, but light beige and Catrice was light. Like, that was eye brightening. I was editing the video earlier and like it was white, and I already thought this was super white on me. While I'm at it, I'm gonna also put concealer on my eyelids. We're gonna go ahead and set our whole face. Set my under eyes. I'm using my e.l.f. under eye setting powder. For the eyelids, I'm going in with my Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going in with Flower Child and Charmer. And I love that it has a big mirror. Ooh, you can see yourself. Y'all can see my lights. Ooh. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my Becca translucent powder, and I'm so sad I hit pan on this. This is my favorite translucent powder. I used to use the Rimmel Stay Matte one that everyone raved about. I used to use that as an alternative for this on like school days and stuff, because I didn't want to use this because this is expensive as shit. Now that we've set our whole face, I'm gonna go ahead and now contour my face. And I'm going in with Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and don't hate me, I'm giving it so many chances. Like, I'm not falling in love with it. I'm using it, I'm trying to love it. It's just not working out. I just feel like I'm so pale, and even like the palest shade over here is just so cool tone for me. I feel like it just makes me look muddy. I'm using a fan brush just because I feel like it's just so pigmented and I'm just so pale and light. I just use the middle shade just because I feel like that's like the best shade to use. This is too cool tone for me, I think, and this is way too dark. And then I just go, wait, I forgot a step. Wait. We got a cream contour first. I'm using the Jordana Sculpt & Glow. I feel like this is such a dry formula, so this is what I do to make use of it. Now that we have it melted somewhat, now I can use it on my face. And then I go in with an e.l.f. stipple brush and I just blend it in. And I feel like just melting it helps with the blendability so much. By the way, this is in the color medium. When I blend it, I try to bring it upwards rather than downwards. But even if I bring it downwards, I'm going to clean it up later anyways. So it's okay. And then I'm going to go up to my hairlines. And then I'm going to go down here as well. Then I'm using my Real Technique. This is a buffing brush. And then I'm buffing it into my hairlines just to give me some more, you know, color to my face. I'm using a buffing brush rather than a stipple brush just because we don't exactly have to keep the color in place. Cheekbones, you kind of want to precisely put the color where you want to put it. But for the hairlines and the chin, you don't really need to be as precise. Like, you kind of just want the color in the general area. So now we're going at the Kat Von D, and then that's when I chisel out my contour. I just try to go very, very light-handed. To bronze the rest of my face, I'm going with the Cocoa Contour, and this is in the medium to deep color. I'm using the medium mocha shade and the Real Technique blush brush. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. So we're going to go ahead and contour my nose. Just go wee. I don't go down here because I feel like my nose is already big, so I don't like accentuating my button nose. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the stipple brush and then blend it in. I try to drag it up rather than drag down. I feel like the way I'm contouring isn't the proper way of contouring for my nose type. But I don't know, like each time I'm doing it, I feel like I'm getting somewhere to how I want my nose, you know? So now I'm going with my butter bronzer because I feel like it's the lightest shade to contour my nose. I'm gonna just go over and set where I just contoured my nose. And then I'm also gonna go like down here and down here. So I'm using the e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm gonna just blend my face because we don't want any harsh lines. So now I'm going in with Tarte Amazon Clay Blush in Party. I like using blushes that aren't very pigmented just because it's hard for me not to go heavy-handed on a blush. So it's nice having like a blush that you just can't mess up on. So now I'm using my Airspun Coty powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and bake my face. Bake my face as in like just carve out my contour. And I'm using my Echo Tools sponge and I'm carving my face. Since I also contoured my nose, I'm also going to take it, the tip is super like flat at the top, so I'm gonna just also go here and make my contour a little bit sharper. I'm gonna go in with highlight. When I want like a boom highlight, I will use a cream product underneath my highlight. So today I'm choosing to use Lunch Money from ColourPop, and I'm gonna just put it right on my cheekbone. It's so pretty. And I'm also put a little bit at the top above my brows. Now I'm going in with this e.l.f. brush. I don't know what it's called because there's no label on it, but I'm gonna just use it to blend in the cream because you don't want like a stripe on your face for the highlight. And then I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Precious Petal highlighter to put on the highlight for my face. This is my go-to highlighter. This is not like my most blinding highlight, it's just my favorite one to see on myself. The Carly Bible highlighters are really, really good too. Using my Cover FX liquid drops, that's like what I call the ultimate highlight. Like those two together are like a no-brainer. So now I'm just gonna wash away my bake. Once I brush it away, I'm gonna blend off my whole face together to like make it flow seamlessly. And I'm just using my Real Techniques powder brush. So now we're gonna go ahead and go into the eyes. My most go-to easy eyeshadow look. I'm going to use a brown shade in my crease. I will literally go in any brown shade, like in any of my palettes, because all my palettes have a brown shade. Today I'm just gonna use my Tartelette and Bloom palette. I'm gonna be using Rebel. I'm just using my Wet n Wild crease brush. And I'm just gonna put it into my crease. I kind of just go in messily, honestly, just because I'm only using like a few shades, nothing too special. And I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow in Rose Gold, and that's where I'm putting it onto my lid. I'm gonna go in with Flower Child, and then I'm putting it onto my brow bone. Now I'm gonna go in with eyelashes, and I don't know what eyelashes I want to do. My go-to eyelashes are Posh from Kiss, but these are my last pair and I've used like its whole lifespan already, and I still have yet to track down another one, so I don't want to use this one. I think I'm going to use one of these. These are eyelashes I get from the nail supply store for $1. They come in small, medium, larges, and these are the number 747 medium, and they're like pretty natural, but they're like the perfect length I want. My favorite glue to use is from the Tarte's Pro. So I have my eyelashes done. So now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara to coat them, to blend them in and make them nice, dark, and thick, because right now they're nice and long. They're just not nice and thick like you can see them. Like, it just looks 10 times better. Like, wow. I'm gonna go back in with a spoolie to like brush out the clumps. Then we're gonna go ahead and let that dry to be able to like scrape it off easier and not make so much damage to the face. So now we're gonna go ahead and finish out my inner corner. I'm using Essence eyeshadow in Snowflake. It's already broken. Like, the packaging is so cheap, but like it was very inexpensive, so I can't complain. But I love it because I love like a good frosty white highlight, and I'm telling you, a little goes a long way. This lighting isn't doing it justice. Like, it's literally white in your inner corner. Like, it's white. It just opens up your eyes so much, and I absolutely love it. And once again, I don't put anything on my lower lashes. Just don't like how it looks on me. I just feel like it just closes my eyes. There's just so much happening. Just because I already have small eyes, so I do big lashes to help like open them up a little bit. But like, if they're too big, then they make my eyes small. So I just have to find like the right eyelashes to help open them up, and these lashes definitely help open my eyes up, and with the white inner corner it just helps open them a little bit. I'm taking a spoolie and I'm just like scraping it off. That's the life hack. If you get mascara anywhere, just let it dry and then take a spoolie and just kind of scrape it off, and then like it's good as new. This has been a long video. I feel like I've been talking for ages, but I completely forgot to do highlight on my nose and Cupid's bow. Again, going in with this. I love a cute highlight for the nose, you know, and then Cupid's bow. And then for lips, just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I don't know what lips I want to do. I don't want to do a dark color just because it's not winter anymore. To line my lips, I'm using the NYX Mauve to line my lips. So now we're going to go in with Bumble from ColourPop. And then now I'm using the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
That's the end of this tutorial. This is my go-to natural glam look. I know it might not be natural for everyone, but this is a natural glam for me. This is not me going all out. This is just me going a step above from like a natural everyday look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!